And a good after screen in brown and gray. And the Harvard Crimson. John Broker here with Liam Quinn for this exciting Ivy League matchup, Ivy Rugby matchup. We are going to be back to you shortly as a ball comes down into the hands of the Brown Bears. And it goes to Zeller very quickly. Excuse me. Goes to Zeller very quickly. And Brown on the attack immediately.
Gents.
Brown moving it away. Ball comes out there to Lansanur. Slides around. Lansanur looking for the corner. Here comes Brown on the attack. Ball into the hands of one of their big front row forwards. Looks like Daniel Archer takes that one. Ball quickly out wide. Here comes Zeller. Zeller shows, comes back in. Brown on the attack early on in this game. Ball slow here. We'll talk about these teams in just a minute. This exciting action here. Brown looking to get on the board early, right in front of the post in their home field here. This is the big test. Estevez, the big fella, takes the ball, comes back in. He's got Cortabaria with him. Ball comes wide to Lansanur. Lansanur goes on the other way. Slide back in is John Kim. Kim, the captain, sets the ball down. Well taken. They've got runners out wide if they want them. Ball goes up there to the big number one. That's Brett Geis. Geis takes it in. They cannot turn it over. Referee says not released. Tim Anderson for today's matchup. Good work there. Phenomenal. Big start to this game, Liam.
What a lightning start, fast start to that game. Straight down onto the about 5 meters from the line, and Harvard able to turn it over.
Harvard able to turn that one over, and this is a pretty big matchup here. We jumped right into it when we got on, but these teams have a lot riding on this game, Liam.
Yes, John. Like obviously, the top teams in this league are probably going to shake out as Harvard, Dartmouth, and Brown. So this is the first big test that's going to give us an idea of how the table is going to shake out. Neither one wants to concede anything here today.
Stop it. Already at that point. Harvard pushes that ball down, about 25 meters out. Kick from the big player there, and this Brown team here certainly have some very key players to take a look at, and we will get to them in just a minute here as Harvard fulfill labor. Gets set to put it in, taken down by Ali Corbett. Ali Corbett, a key member of this team. Zeller puts it out into Kim's hands. Kim puts a little chip through with in behind. Running onto it is Brown, and touching it down by number one. The Brown Bears put 5 points on the board. What a play to get us started.
John Kim doing well there, running laterally, drawing men out, and then the last second grubber kick there when he drawn 2 or 3 men to put his man through.
Great work here. 5 points on the board. Did not get the try score, but does not matter. They've got the 5 points here at Marble Field. Let's talk about some of these Brown players, the key players for this game.
Sir. So right off the bat there, we saw John Kim, the Brown captain, putting men through. He took 2 good carries there and 2 good heavy contacts there, and he's got his work cut out for him because he's got a big number 10 opposite him today.
Yeah, he does have Ryan Santos, a 6'5" fly half for this Harvard team. One of the tremendous players, but a couple other players on Brown to watch as well.
The Brown number 10, Rafael Lansanur, be a big player to watch because they're going to want to spread the field. They're going to want to spread it wide because Harvard are going to come at him early at the breakdown. I think they're a big, strong team, and they're going to try to put them under pressure at the breakdown. So Brown can counteract that by spreading the field and dragging Harvard over and back.
Lansanur, the aforementioned, pushes that one aside. And Ali Corbett, talk a little about him. He's been a key. He's been scoring all over the place. Big player for this team.
So Ali Corbett, a big lock at 6'5", the sophomore. He was actually in the Harlequins Academy, the defending English champions of the league over there. He's a big man and one of the most talented players in collegiate rugby over here at the moment.
For Harvard, you really have, number 10, Ryan Santos, the captain, 6'5", 225. At outside center, Jordan Mubako, 6'5", 220 from Zimbabwe. 2 key players for these teams, 2 big hard runners. They're going to be making a big difference here. But, they got to stop this widespread the Brown offense. So players like number 6, Tau Tafa, is going to have a big game here and shutting these guys down. And here comes Brown. A little mistake right away. Referee Anderson spots it. We're going to have a scrum here for Harvard.
Drag people over and back in different directions and keep them guessing. There's a lot of power there in that Harvard pack and right across the field. Physically, you can see the difference in the size of the men out here in the field today.
Crouch!
So Brown are going to have to do everything they can to keep to set it up.
Set! In there from Harvard. Big squeeze coming on from Brown. Referee Anderson's happy with it. Santos running at it. Switches it back in. Zeller makes it.
Out!
On Diaz. Ball against one of the forwards there. That's Anthony Monaco. Harvard ball out to the big number 3, Gavin Prentice. Seattle native.
No hands, Brown. Let it go. Let it go. Let's use it.
Pick and go off the side there. Tight rugby coming in, but the ball gets quickly taken away by Brown, and Brown on the run. Where
inside.
They're going to hoof that one down. And it rolls into the safety and touchdown the field. It's going to be a hard line out.
Gentlemen.
But Brown, good turnover there. Good work and breakdown.
Great clearing your lines kick there, and a good turnover. That's going to be a little boost for their confidence. First visit into their 22, and they get the ball back quickly and clear their lines back into the Harvard half.
There's your mark. Got it.
We're at the 40-meter line. Ali Corbett has had a go at a couple
inside
of
the 15
here. Corbett such a key line-out jumper. Plays for the New England Free Jacks under 23s. Former Harlequin Academy player. Referee Anderson says that line-out didn't go straight. Going to give the choice here.
Hey, we love the weather today.
Bears as things get a little heated.
You guys want to play rugby? It's the part of the game.
We bloody well do.
Where's your cat?
We'll be
what are we doing? Stronger lineup.
Down up 5-0 here.
Let's
go. Rugby matchup. Just 5 minutes.
Here we go, gentlemen. Stay level.
As we said, a lot riding here. Dartmouth has, been a long time top team.
Hold on a second, gentlemen.
In the Ivy
Guys,
Rugby Conference.
Right here. Your way back.
Doing a great job here.
Okay,
Brought a lot
here's
of
your mark.
players in. A lot of these players
right
are sophomores and freshmen. So a very young team, a lot to build on here, and a very good style of play.
Coach!
And Harvard just are traditionally strong.
Bind!
This is a key matchup as Brown gets us underway. Referee Anderson holds us up. He wants to make sure everything's good.
He's being very specific about what he wants from the players here.
Let's play.
There's a lot of talking. There are a lot of players in the pack talking to the referee, and I'm sure he's going to be very specific about what he wants from this. He's going to make his mark out how he wants this game to be.
Coach! Bind! Stay low. Set!
From here, Smith gets set to put it in. Referee brings it up again.
Get your head in.
Estevez
You know your head goes down to the left.
was looking for that one. The
check.
Portuguese.
Ouch! Bind! Set!
And on a third
Stay
attempt,
there!
Smith gets that one in. It is moving quickly. Referee is going to have to sort something out here. Harvard really trying to put the squeeze on him.
Big push from the Harvard pack there, and they started to wheel it. Loose head side going forward.
Hit it and quit. That's it. Sounds good. Second rows, we got that. We're hitting it. We're stopping driving.
And if
Let's not do this
one or the other
scrum,
side can't front up in these contests, then the ref is going to penalize them.
Coach! Bind! Set!
Much stronger looking scrum.
Better this time
Hands
for
up,
Brown,
outright,
and it's
out.
Smith, a lot of pressure on him. Referee says that's fine.
Offside,
Monsanur
penalty.
puts it over the top there into the hands of the outside center, Campbell O'Connor. Gets it to Kim.
John Kim's such a
There's
safe
the ball.
pair of
Stay
hands.
last foot, sir.
Now
Good
they're coming
advantage.
back the other way there into the hands of the big fella, Daniel Archer. Archer that time, 5'11", 215
No
from
way.
Johannesburg. And we're going to come back to a penalty
2 offsides,
against
Two
Harvard
offsides
for
already.
offside. You can clearly hear the referee there.
10.
And it will be
10.
Brown
Bodies are
penalty.
there.
Kickable
Bodies are there.
position.
Leave it alone.
God, Archer's
didn't
so
beat the
strong
ruck.
in contact there. He just bounced the player
didn't
right
beat the
off
ruck
him and
there.
kept going. His
They were
legs
under
never
penalty
stopped
advantage for
pumping.
offside. You got to beat the rucks.
This guy's been playing rugby since a very young age.
Go to points, gentlemen.
Interesting decision to go for the kick early, John.
It is.
Very blustery wind here today. It's blowing across the field, left to right as Brown play, but it dies and it comes back up, picks back up at times. Looks like there's a lull in the wind at the moment, so now's a good time to take a kick. But
Certainly would be Lansanur. This would definitely within his range. Raphael Lansanur, the biology major, from Providence, France.
I wouldn't take too long setting up my kick in case the wind picks back up. You might see that play into it.
Lansanur taking his time, steps up, and slots that one into over Harvard.
I'm sure Brown will be delighted to keep the scoreboard ticking over and just
There was
pick
2
up
offsides
points.
in a row, so
Every
that's
time
what
you visit their
Brown was
22,
You didn't beat the ruck though in the next.
you want to put points up against a big, strong team like this.
Breakdown? Okay. You got to be there before the buzzer. Okay. Yes, sir. There was 2 offsides. Yes, sir. You're not. You're in the pocket. You're gonna stay behind the 7's legs. Yes, sir.
Hey, guys.
Harvard puts this one up in the air, goes down to the 22. Brown fields it cleanly. Whoa! Nearly a massive hit coming in from the Crimson, but Estevez able to escape it, get the ball down. Referee, however, sees a Brown player coming straight off the feet. Be a penalty this time for the Crimson, just outside the 22.
This ref's got a good eye for the breakdown. Good eye for the breakdown here, John. I think he's going to penalise people not being conscientious and showing him good pictures at the breakdown. He wants people on their feet, contesting with their bodies parallel to the sideline and coming in through the gate.
Let me know.
Harvard chooses the scrum here. Interesting choice for this Crimson team. They really want to put the pressure on.
Maybe they felt something there in that first scrum where there was a bit of a weakness. So maybe they're looking to penalise this. But Archer, again, big, strong player. Good guy to have in your front row. Be very interesting to see who gains the advantage in these scrums.
Guys, we said this in the beginning, right here, okay? On bind, we still should be shoulder to shoulder. Okay. We shouldn't be
Referee Anderson, quick chat here with these teams. Let's make sure everything's on the level.
Shorten your binds if you need to, do whatever you got to. Let's skip it.
Here we go, boys, here we go.
Seconds in.
Seconds.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
First me!
The freshman scrum half, much vaunted for Harvard there. Gneiser gets it in, the ball comes back around on the other side. The big number 8 for Harvard, headed towards the line. Is he going to make it? They are there, and he is touching down for a try there. That is big Sam Monkley. Pardon, we're coming back here for a...
I know shit going on.
Come back here for a penalty. I think he got dragged in a touch.
You're going straight
just out
up
of our line of sight there. A few handbags being thrown by these teams here. No love lost as the referee comes back.
So you would think there, John, after the first tackle was missed, that a good
Time is
finisher
off, gentlemen.
would go straight to ground and just get that ball on the ground. So even if it's not over the line, you get to recycle it.
Captain, come here.
Referee's going to have a word with the captains here. Try to calm things down.
Go. All right, gentlemen, how we doing? All right, we're 12 minutes into a game. It's a good contest. Good physical game. I like it. Let's leave the afters. I can referee one thing, and that's what's happening around the ball, or I can shut the entire game down and just penalize everything that even looks like it. Sure. I don't want to do that. You don't want that. Yeah. Let's stop the afters. Talk to your teams now. Okay? Sounds good. We're going to go for the penalty for driving upwards in the scrum.
One thing, top guys don't need to guide in the
I like the referee's attitude here, John. He's been very clear with them. He's talking to them.
Let's skip that. Yep. I'll chat with them in a second. Okay. Take a minute.
He wants the game played.
Talk to your team. Talk to your captain. We're here, gentlemen.
Let's take a look at this scrum. Penalty against Brown here.
Thank you, Mr.
So here you see
Gentlemen is driving
Harvard
up.
wheeling the scrum so that their 8 has space.
Time is on.
Now, as this
the penalty, gentlemen.
You want your 8 to go to ground.
Scrum again.
But fantastic again.
But there's a scrum penalty
We're
there.
outside, gentlemen. We're
for
outside.
driving up.
Outside.
We're going to come back here for another scrum. Harvard really wants to set the dominance in this area. Very important to them.
15 John Kim there coming in with a fantastic tackle. Going low. He knows he's going to take a big number 8.
Bind!
Sam Monkley, 6'4", 225, the New Zealander. They see him come off the back again here. Great drive that time by Brown. And it's a Brown penalty. That is a huge moment for this Brown team early in this game.
Big strong drive from the ball there. Again, you see tempers flaring. No one, but that's mostly an ego thing, John. Nobody wants to be pushed off their own ball, so the Harvard guys are going to have a bit of handbags, a bit of pushing and shoving there. But that's a huge momentum boost for the Brown guys. They're up 2 scores already, and now they're pushing guys off the ball. Fantastic momentum booster.
See Vice Captain Jordan Mubako in there telling him to calm down. The senior from Zimbabwe just telling his boys to take it easy.
And that's what you need at a moment like this. Don't lose the heads. We don't need you to win the pushing and shoving battle here, guys. We need you to win at the breakdown.
Here, but it's going to be a Brown lineup.
Yeah, that's the problem with this win today. It's so blunt.
Guys, we got a nice big channel right here.
Smith moves it up. Big South African number 3.
No hands, no hands!
Left touchline.
On the wing there, and a little chip ahead coming blocked was Hudson Lee, but ball is going to bounce for him. Hudson Lee on it, inside the 22, taken down. Santos. Harvard takes it down into the safety. Mubako standing in the back there. They're going to have to do something with his balls. Their Harvard players wind back. They go to the box kick into the middle of the field. This is a physical. Brown.
Nice little exchange there between Zeller and Gneiser as they embraced after that big hit.
And taking a quick penalty there, but we're going to hold off here as players are not 10 for Harvard. Good play there. by Peter Smith.
Nice to see the values of rugby there as the two boys put in a huge hit on each other and then
No
kind of
clear,
shook
no
hands
clear
and slapped each other's backs. That's what you like to see instead of the pushing and shoving
one.
in the corner we had earlier. Brown showing some dominance here.
Brown
To be
can
the physically smaller team.
They're a tough team. Dave LaFlamme, the coach, is going to definitely do a good job here. We haven't really talked about the coaches so far. Brown, coached by Dave LaFlamme, the head coach, with Jay Fluke, the program director, been with Brown Rugby since the 70s, and Oliver Julian. They're Harvard coaches, Mike Diamantopoulos and Anthony Adam,
Right on 5.
doing the work up there in Cambridge.
Black, open up half. Half a step, gentlemen. It's a good tone.
Line out in the corner for Brown. Eschewing the points there.
No ball.
Low ball, but it gets in his hands. We have a maul coming here from Brown. A couple of Harvard players have fallen to the ground. Not sure if that's going to be a penalty to them or not, but it will not be. Lansanur is going to get it to O'Connor. O'Connor's going to Zeller. Zeller shows one way, goes the other, gets the ball into John Kim's hands. John Kim is in the corner, wants to get towards the middle, and try number 2 for the Brown Bears as they make it 12 on a great little move there, finished off by Kim.
Lansanur's got very safe hands. That's a couple of balls now that have been passed to him from Peter Smith that were either high or low, and he's done very well. So you see here, takes the ball up off his ankles, moves it out, they draw the men,
I saw it go down clean. That
and then John Kim is just waiting until the last man has been drawn in and they have an overlap.
Thanks, man.
Zeller, the junior from Wareham, Mass. Great job at inside center, very powerful. Good to see him in a little bit of a back problem, back to fine form. Happy to see him here in this key matchup.
You saw, sorry, John. You saw how long he waited there to give the last pass. As he waited. Guys were trying to pick their man in defense, and he waited to the last minute until both men bit in on him, and that gave him the overlap to set John Kim in.
Lansanur strikes it well, curling the right way, and he hits. We're at 14. 15 to 0.
Great kick there from Lansanur.
Yes, sir.
There could be a momentum change in this game later. All these little conversions could add up. It's easy. It's tempting on a blustery day to put him down to just poor wind conditions.
One more look at this little play here. See Lansanur, absolutely right. O'Connor just shuffles one off in a Zeller's hand. Zeller finds his way around, and Kim in the corner.
Just creates a
Without
little
a
bit
doubt.
of confusion in the D-line.
Santos from the Philippines hangs that one up. Lansanur has a hold of it. Puts a big kick in there from inside his 22. It's going to get inside the Harvard 40, and here comes Harvard through Mubako. Mubako, if he gets some room to run, could be dangerous. Slips off one tackle. Has to pass the ball away. Gets it across the field to Michael Bacher's hands. Eventually into contact come the Crimson.
No hands, Brown. Get
just
out.
inside their own 40.
Let it come, Brown.
Referee whistles it
Unplayable
up.
ball. Black scrum.
For an unplayable ball, but attacking was Harvard. It's going to be in a Harvard scrum here, just about 42 meters out from their own line.
First time seeing Mubaku ball in hand there, running at the Brown defense. I'd love to see him straighten up his line there and just really run at them, make guys make tackles.
Black had it moving
Big,
forward
strong,
last. He's just
fast
playing
athlete.
next to it. And give him possession.
Hey, we'll just beat him again, boys. Let's fucking go.
Excuse the salty language coming through the referee mic there. Some excited players out here for this.
Bind. Set. Zero.
Get nicer to put this one in. The freshman from London. Went
Done.
to Eton
Done,
College,
gentlemen.
played soccer there also. Santos looking for Mubako. Mubako gets it, but gets a defender coming in on him there, trying to shove it outside pass. Does so successfully. But a fellow as big as Mubako is not going to be turned over. Little pick off the back there for the Crimson.
There's your rock. Leave it alone, Black.
Another pick off the back there, just trying to draw in some of this Brown defense.
You see the forwards here, John, being very careful that only one player is allowed bind to the ball carrier. If a second player binds to him, it's a penalty and a turnover to the other team. That's a new rule this year.
Ball out into Mubako's hands. Mubako looking for some inside space.
Tackle there.
Brown paying a lot of attention to him defensively. You don't want a player that smart and talented getting into too much space, so the ball goes back. Lansanur playing in the backfield. Lansanur pressure on. Launches that one from inside his 22, so we're going to have a line out here right around the 50-meter line for the Crimson. Good pressure there from Harvard.
Yeah, and good to see, interesting to see Lansanur dropping back out of the defensive line. Slightly undersized compared to his opposite number, Santos.
Black line,
So
gentlemen.
it's good to see him. He's a very safe pair of hands and a good solid kick back into touch to clear his lines.
Yeah, back here. It's your me.
Tunnel's good.
Hey, let's go, two.
The 2 times Mubaka's got to carry so far. Very interesting. Dynamic player. He's moving in the tackles. He's drawing 3 players. But he's got balls going back so far. It'll be really interesting to see him when he gets on the front foot.
Another line out poached from this team. Here comes Ali Corbett. Corbett.
Veteran move there from Corbett as he faked the pass and then drove aggressively into contact.
Play on.
And holding onto the ball in ground, but turned over.
Keep your feet.
Not. It's going
He's
players
off
coming
his feet,
off their
16.
feet for Harvard.
Keep your feet.
And here they go.
No.
Estevez wanted to go
No.
quickly, but not happening. Referee going to bring him back. Referee Anderson.
The Archer's a bit shook up there. He got
No,
away with
you
one
got a
there.
guy
I
on
think
the
the ball
ground. I'm
slipped
stopping
out of his
the
hand, and that would have been
16.
a knock forward if the ref had caught it. But
Archer just took a little knock there. Waves off his
Dangerous all day. Trying to get over.
medical staff, but they're going to come in and have a look at him. We'll slow down just a minute here as Archer gets looked at.
I think there was a veteran move there as the ball rolled forward and he rolled on top of it, hiding from the referee's view.
Time is on, gentlemen. Here's your marcher.
Wily veteran move there.
Brown with the penalty. We'll push this one downfield to take the line out. Have done from O'Connor. Great boot on the outside center.
Kicking duties switched to 13. That's interesting to O'Connor.
He does some
Yeah,
of the
the main reason I
punting.
want
He's
the
got
flag up first is
a
'cause-
cannon
No, you did. You
of a boot there. He can find space down the field.
Because I'm scanning for a flag. If
was
ball's
no-
in touch, I know it's in touch.
It's an end over
If
end
it's running
straight
around
and
down here, I
very,
got to
very
work
secure
my butt
kick.
off to get here. Right here, sir. Right here. I'm standing right on it. You got it. Okay. I'm moving. You're right there. You're good.
Brown line out here. They go to the tail. Ball slips over the top into the hands of the big man, Sam Monkley. Monkley offloads it into the hands of Nick Monaco. Monaco bashes through one, and he's going to keep going. Ball comes back to Anthony
Release 5.
Monaco.
No hands there.
One of 2 on this team. Now Santos to Mubako. He has defenders right on him. Ball squirts up into O'Connor's hands. O'Connor finds a player in the corner, his opposite wing there, and they're going to keep this one alive. As it was JT Dyer made that little pass, rolls that one in.
Ball's there.
Got a pod of forwards in the middle of the field. They can get it to him here. Archer one for hands in. Quick penalty there, but Harvard will be the beneficiary of that.
Such a
Don't put
pity.
yourself
Archer's
there.
so strong. He's
No,
going
no,
over
no,
the
no,
gain
no,
line
no.
every
Don't
time.
put yourself there.
If you can get that ball back and they can just secure their own, that would have been a fantastic position to be in. If you're in the middle of the field, you split the defense and they're wondering if you're going to go left or right. So that would have been a great position to attack off.
Santos stands up. Taking a look here.
9.
Got a play from just a minute ago.
Take a look here, the huge hit on Mubako.
I know you want the ball clean. I understand.
Big talisman for the Harvard side. So that 2-man tackle is a huge way, as you see the ball pop
2.5.
forward out of his hands, and a big momentum shifter
Sorry,
there for that.
1.5.
And you can see that's what Brown talked about during the week. They're looking at
Hey, guys.
Mubako. Don't
We
let
open
the
this up
ball
a
get to
little-
him with any space to run or distribute.
Let's
Because
give
he
half,
really
please.
runs the outside well for
Let's
this
start here,
Harvard
guys.
team.
That's a nice tone.
And is absolutely just one of the key players in getting that ball wide.
Yeah, they've clearly got him targeted. Get up early on him and don't give him a chance to get running.
Done.
Brown takes that one. Kim gets it to Zeller. Zeller. Where's Zeller going to go? Zeller's trying to go around a couple. Gets around Mubako. Puts the ball into the hands, out in the width, and they're going to go in again. They are using that width of the field. That's Hudson Lee. Touching down on the try for the Brown Bears. Well done by Hudson Lee, the senior from Chatham, New Jersey.
And you can see almost the exact same spot the ball gets touched down in again. Same shape as Zeller's running laterally across the field, dragging the defense across, and he's got different players running lines off him. So the defense have to honor those running lines, which opens up gaps wide outside.
Taking a look at it here.
We're going to see that again. Here's Zeller. Zeller's going to run across the field. You see him dragging players out of position. Mubaku's chasing him. The outside center's chasing him. That means Lee gets a one-on-one, and if he gets the ball, well-timed pass from Zeller, it's just he's able to beat the man with a foot race in the corner. Looks slightly chaotic to forwards like us, but well thought out and practiced ahead of time.
Lansanur Win just slightly down right now, so we'll see how he does. Nice little wraparound there. That one is good. We're at 22.
Brilliant kicking performance so far from Lansanua.
25 minutes going in this absorbing contest. Harvard, big physical team. They just got some points on the board here, Liam.
Yeah. To look at the two teams, you'd be expecting Harvard to come out hard early and really test Brown up front, but Brown have been confident, secure. They've really put it up to them.
Score? I don't have it.
Collision in the middle of the field. Referee spotted a knock on there from
Here, no one's in control because there's no feet on the ground. And you can't be. You have to fully commit. When you're playing a team this big and powerful as Harvard, you really have to go 100% every time.
Zeller played high school rugby at Zavarian. Up in
Set! Hold there!
Boston suburbs, but here they come now. Gneiser gets it out to Santos. Santos, the big unit, switches back into another big unit, number 12.
Oh, fantastic strength.
Take go! 9 out now!
Diaz Horseman, and they're going to keep it going here. Santos looking back in, gets it into the hands of Monaco. Anthony.
Off the neck, next clean out. Don't be on the neck,
field. Little pick and go comes from Prentice.
Leave it now!
Prentice is going to work that one back.
Harvard are enjoying this.
Tackle!
Harvard.
Hey, sir. You're not through the gate.
Penalty coming in from the angle is the Brown Bears.
Tackle it into the ruck area. You've got to get out, run around, and come in through the gate behind the last foot and come directly in, parallel to the sideline. You can't reverse back in and pretend like you were in there.
Santos is going to offer the post this time
the
just to get some points on the board for this Crimson
side.
team.
They'll be delighted with 3 points here if you can put this between the posts. Settle the nerves, get the scoreboard ticking over.
Santos played for the U.S. Under-23 Sevens team. The wind dies down. Ball is good. It's in the trees, but through the posts, the important thing. And Harvard on the board with 3.
Yeah, lovely kick in motion there. It was very, very secure, very assured. That'll hopefully settle Harvard's nerves now. On the scoreboard.
About 10 minutes.
But they show some real promise there when they go with the pick and drive game from the forwards, like we were talking about. It's just big,
see
strong
that difference.
men.
Big, strong, powerful team, and that's the way they need to play. This Brown team is just as we said, just trying to move that ball wide all the time and do it well. But that's where their strengths lie is just drawing them in and moving it wide. This Harvard really needs to control the game if they want to get back into it.
And like in a boxing match, if you can beat them up early and punish them physically, that could tell later in the game.
Ball makes 10, comes down into the hands of Brown. Nice high kick from Lansanur, bringing down some rain in this Providence afternoon. Estevez looks a couple of ways and then has to take it in. Great work there. Tao Taffa trying to stop that one. Ball's in Archer's hands. Archer loves it, gets the ball to Zeller. Zeller gets a Harvard defender. Zeller looking to get on the ground, but turned over there by Harvard. Good work.
No hands, bro.
Smith has to make the tackle.
Nope.
See where they're going to try to go at their own 22. Zeller smashing hit and illegally picks it up. Thought it was a good play.
Good turnover. 12's offsides though.
He was offsides when he got it.
Zeller was
12 played from an offside position. You can shake your head all day, sir.
And Harvard going to put this one at a touch. Santos stepping up.
Let's have it. Don't move. Let's have it, 10.
Santos
Come on, 10.
is not going to find touch. He's going to find Hudson Lee. Hudson Lee is going to find Lansanur. Lansanur in the middle of the field is going to find John Kim. Kim, they are moving this across the width of the field. Put a quick pass in, takes a hit for his troubles. On they go. The little kick ahead. Mubako at his own 22. Heading cross field. Going to have to do something as in Mubako. He's got Ali Corbett's attention. Corbett gets him to the ground. Here comes Mubako again. Zeller in the hit that time. Just absolutely one of the physical inside centers in this Ivy Conference is Zeller.
Went forward off Black.
see Archer's fired up there. He's applauding.
They certainly are, and great play by Brown.
I'm not seeing
wonder,
anything
Jonathan,
diving
what
over
Baku's trying to do.
I see it.
Are you calling that? The late hit on me.
I saw it.
I wonder, John, if Mubaka thinks he's trying to do, if he's trying to do too much here.
Yeah, he was trying to do too much there, but a big contest here happens. The ball winds up into touch, and that ball is going to be Brown's.
Sure.
Brown's
Take 2 steps
great
that way, guys.
attacking position with about 6 minutes left in this first half of action here in the Ivy Rugby Conference. Marble Field, the eastern side of Providence, Rhode Island. John Broker here with Liam Quinn for this matchup as we see Brown set to take the scrum.
I don't know about you, John, but I feel like this first half is flying so far.
Certainly flying by. A great action. It's 22-3 to the Brown Bears. Lansanur has it. They're going to go wide. They've got some runners. They got John Kim. John Kim's got Mubako. Mubako gets him to the ground eventually. And they've got runners wide if they can get it there. It is into the hands of Hudson Lee. Hudson Lee is going to get it across to Dyer. And Brown is going to touchdown another try.
That's a finisher's nose there. That's exactly what we were talking about in the opposite corner. That finisher's instinct, just to get the ball on the ground and score the try at all costs. That was brilliant finishing from Hudson Lee. You'll see here, drive it up the middle. Mubako gets across and makes the tackle.
I don't think so.
Ball secured early. That keeps the defense at 6s and 7s. And then the dive in the corner.
Yeah, Lee gets it up there to Dyer, and Dyer puts it in the corner. The Kentfield, California native from Redwood High School. Well, there are lots of rugby in his background there. Played with San Francisco Gold Gate, Bay Area Sharks. And Lansanur to extend the lead. We're at 27-3.
When you see the ball flying out to your wing like that, you love to see it in a winger's hands because you know they're going to go to ground, they're going to get the finish, and they have those skills there to do that.
Lansanur put some leg into this one, but it goes wide. It had the distance, and we're going to stay at 27-3 as the first half winds down.
You see that, John? I saw there as Mubako there to contest at the breakdown. Boom. So here we go. There's the tackle made.
Almost got me.
13 come right up.
You'd have gotten away with that one.
To pick, drag out another defender, commit him, and then make the pass.
Ready to run. Players ready to move. Just got
5
that ball
minutes,
across.
gentlemen.
Runners everywhere.
5 minutes.
As the referee Anderson tells us there's 5 minutes.
O'Connor came in. He took a quick look up. He said, "No, this is my ball." He picks, commits a defender, moves the ball, and Brown are making such.
Jordan Mubako wanted to call that out on the full, but it was not. It's going to be a Harvard line out just inside their own half here.
You stay there. You stay there with the flag up. You stay right there with the flag up. That's perfect. Sorry, down in front. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me, gents.
Good shot of the line out here. Archer at the front, making his voice. Picks that one off the freshman, and off they go there at the. And where is it going to wind up this time? A little handoff there. Towards the line they go.
No.
Options either way. Player had the attempt up there, but it was knocked on. I believe we're going to come back for a penalty here. For players offsides. Estevez wants it. Estevez, two players who definitely weren't 10 meters back. Loud blast from the referee.
Walk away.
What he has to say.
Stop. Walk away.
God, that was such confident rugby there from Brown.
Captain.
Their tails are really up. You saw Daniel Archer there calling out
Do
the
we
jumper.
not learn to get back?
He's watching their line-out calls, and he knew which jumper was going to.
Sorry. No. It's going to be another yellow, but we need to fix this.
Okay.
Get back 10. Don't touch him. It's going to be a yellow. Another one. Same instance.
So do you want us just
I want you to let him run. You can't touch him, otherwise it's yellow card. He's yes. It's cynical at this point. Look where we are. Okay. Same penalty, guys. Nothing's changed about this law. Not right now.
And they're going to pick and go. Estevez moves it out there. Brown on the way. They are at the try line again. Ball comes to Kim. Takes it a little slowly. 13 meets 13. That's O'Connor and Bako.
No hands. Ball's there.
Bako on the wrong side of that one, but referee's going to let him hang.
Stop it.
Ball up to
Stop it.
Matt Mitchell. His second row partner Corbett comes in to clean that one up. Ball off now to Archer. Archer wants to
Release 13. Get out now.
Bako makes yet another tackle. A big defensive stand for him. Dyer now in the first receiver spot. Gets it to Zeller. Zeller has some runners outside. Who can Zeller get it to? Closed down by the Harvard
No
defense.
clean out. There's a clean out. Leave it now.
Ball coming back across into the hands of O'Connor. Little playing on their own here by Brown. Not a lot of work coming together and nobody to support there. That
Before going back into the ruck after separating from the tackle, but the refs seem to be happy with that. Brown will just have to note that and hit rucks harder and faster from now on.
just about 2 minutes to go here at Marble Field. Take another look at the turnovers here.
No.
So you see Daniel Archer calling out that it's going to the number 2. He's calling to his pad. So
You got a
they
rough
get
job.
that little interruption.
Court to Baria there with that pickoff.
Gets himself isolated, and you see the Harvard hands get in. Normally, you would see some refs ask for more separation than that, but he got the man to the ground. He was happy that the tackler
Rare for Brown there to go in alone and get turned over like that. Corbett looking for it. Ball goes to the back. It's an old school line out with nobody lifted. Court to Baria, the freshman, really showing his worth today. Estevez gets it to Archer. Archer tries to put too fancy a pass through for a big tight head prop. And Harvard takes it.
Advantage is over!
Moves it onto the wing, and here is Harvard on the run now. Harvard.
Ball's in touch. Advantage was going, gentlemen.
Touch.
Advantage was going.
Unlucky. Should be a line out here for Brown.
Rare mistake there from Daniel Archer, a man who looks like he's having fun playing rugby today, but I think
Taking a touch.
he'll stick to his fundamental passes for the next few minutes after
Line
that.
out.
Coach LaFlamme will probably remind him of that once they take a look at this. 27-3. Archer just trying to have a bit of fun.
You guys come right up to the 10? Yeah. You're good there? That's perfect. All good. Right here, sir.
Harvard getting upset at the lineouts today. That's 2
No, I
in a
did
row,
not.
and you wonder if at halftime their coaches
A
can
lot of people make things up.
have a quick chat with him, give him something new to do.
It's tough because Ali Corbett is such a great defensive lineout jumper. He spots where the ball is going to go. He talks to people, and he really lets them know.
Oh, block! Penalty advantage. Black back line offsides.
To Lansanur. They got an advantage there, but the goal is going off wide. That is just a tremendous pass. Hudson Lee.
Advantage is over!
Hudson Lee's across the 22. Hudson Lee has one player on him, and that one player can't quite hold him, and he gets up into the try zone. Hudson Lee scoring again on the right-hand side, wide open.
John, there we go again. Just that out-and-out finisher's nose for the line. He knew he couldn't burn him for pace. He saw the tackle coming, he held on, and he was so calm to get back to his feet like that. He let the runner cross him, bounced back to his feet and finished. So
Great
calm.
work here.
Here we see again, they've got the overlap.
That will be half, yes.
Probably going to be
10.
halftime after this kick.
10. 10.
Here's that again, he's got the overlap, he's in the corner.
Just on my line, yes, sir. It's half.
So calm, bounces back to his feet and finishes.
Left-hand pass of his is pretty tremendous. Just right off of there. And Lansanur lines this one up. For there, Lansanur, the Frenchman. With halftime looming, Lansanur steps to the ball. 4-3, end of the first half here at Marvel Field. 34-3, the Brown Bears are ahead. We are going to come back in just a minute with second half action. Don't miss a minute. We'll be right back.
I'm good, thank you. Captain, how you doing?
Welcome back for the second
You
half
good?
here at Marvel Field. Brown
Keep
versus
focused on
Harvard.
playing rugby.
The Bears versus the Crimson in this Ivy rugby matchup. John Broker here with Liam Quinn.
Captain.
We are set for a second half.
John.
Liam, a lot to play for Harvard right now.
Yeah, Harvard really got to get a game plan back
you good?
together. They're so much stronger in the breakdown, and they really show like their strong points when they keep it tight, go into
He's on the
contact.
ground. Play.
They get those truck and trailer runners together. I think they should stick to that. Keep it between the hash marks, as we would say in football.
Ball back, Brown on the run quickly again. Trying to move it too quickly. Going to have a knockdown early on. That's, being ahead 34-3 at halftime. Harvard know they have to work hard and they have to keep together. Right there you see Brown, a couple players just saying,
No, stop.
let's throw it around.
Stop.
Let's all have some
A
fun.
little bit of overconfidence.
Okay, sounds good.
Probably want to start your second half.
Here's your mark, sir. Here's your mark.
Orange cone.
Big pull. I'm big pull.
Please, thank you.
Hey guys, relax. Seconds in and shoot.
The changes come in as it's going to be left to right on your field is Harvard in black.
Set.
Freshman.
Hold.
Referee sees
Going all the way
play
through,
there.
guys.
Free kick to Brown.
Back there at the 8.
See
Back
what
there
they
at the
decide
8.
to do.
Wait, no.
Early drive, maybe.
There where the 8 was.
Yeah, it was a bit of an early drive, it looks like. Referee's giving the free kick here. Referee Tim Anderson doing a good job with this game.
It's their line out and then the slip out.
Yeah.
Here's your mark, sir.
Yeah, I got it.
Lansanur with the free kick.
Get another look here at the scrum penalty.
You guys had 30
So it
seconds
looks
to
like
talk
an
about
early
it.
drive
You know
there
what we're
from
doing.
Harvard. You've got to wait. Referee was very clear at the start. He wants his calls listened to, so you got to play off the referee's calls. Otherwise, he's just going to make it easy to paint.
It's going to be a line out here for Harvard. It was a free kick, so they get it. Kick didn't make too much ground
Trying
there.
to give you Black open. I'm giving you guys a tunnel. I'm helping you.
The free kick.
Hold the ball, please.
Go two. Another one, two.
Haven't had a bunch of trouble with line out so far.
Corbett tries to get in front of this one, does, gets knocked back. Brown is going to take that one down. Eberle
He's out.
takes that one.
Take him back.
Well, they go. It's Lansanur. They took it back
You're
inside
on.
the 22, so he can't put it directly out. Ball is back to Mupako, but rolls back over his head. Here comes the big 13. Looking to go to the booth there and does. Harvard player, about 20 yards off sides in front of this, but we'll see the referee spots it. A big step there, hasn't been spotted. Here comes Sean Kim. Little ball flipped in behind there. And we're going to see whose ball this is. A little bit of messy play over here. Big referee missing an offside wing from Harvard there.
Kim was so calm
Going off
on
Black?
that ball.
Knocked down by
Took a
Black
second,
into touch.
looked at the
Gentlemen, what do you want?
tackler, got eyes back
Going
on
line
the
out.
ball.
We're going line out. Here was.
Ready.
Line out, gentlemen.
Brown's back 3 years.
Here it
So
is.
calm under the ball. Just so impressive.
You said line out, guys.
Referee having a couple conversations here. The line out
There's
is
a
going to be
knockdown by the
to Brown.
tackle player. Yeah.
What a
Here
weapon
comes
Ollie
Eberle.
Corbett. Sorry, what a weapon Ollie Corbett is here with the red scrum cap. Just contesting everything.
Brown line out. Ball up and Corbett
Oh!
takes that one down. We have a
On the advantage.
ball coming
Line's
in the
offside.
empty space. Offsides advantage against Brown. Good coordinated call coming here from Brown. Ball
Still
goes to
advantage.
Brown. Lansanur gets the ball in the middle of the field to the big boy's hands. Samuel Jana, haven't seen the Chilean run so much in this game from Santiago. Lansanur going to the wing. Little kick pass. Let's see what happens. Nothing happened. Referee Anderson is going to bring us all the way back.
I think that's skipped off the
Offside,
outside
gentlemen.
of
We
his
all got to
boot,
stay
John.
back till the line
I
out
think
is
he was
over.
trying for that.
It was a free play one way or
Offside,
the
on
other.
the 10, please.
If they have an advantage, you might as well give it a try.
Here's your marks.
O'Connor.
You're seeing different leaders all over the field here for Brown just coming to the fore. You got Archer in the first half. Corbett giving trouble at the lineouts. Lansanur with the kicks.
A huge block there from Matt Mitchell. Matt Mitchell from London, England, another Eton College player. Gets in to block that one. Miscue there by Harvard. And we'll take another look at that big block from Mitchell.
Mitchell out here on the sideline. Starts his run.
Yes, sir. This is
early.
my mark.
Am I good, yeah?
You are good there.
He
Get the rest of your team in line.
He's
That'd be
already
wonderful.
done the work to get in position.
He had stepped out. Kaniser had stepped out of
sure?
the 22. Very interesting there. Contested by
Penalty advantage.
Harvard.
Grabbing the man in the
Penalty
air.
For playing a man in the air
Go
against
for the ball,
Crimson.
not the man,
Going
gentlemen.
to be
That's
another
dangerous.
penalty here for the Bears.
The jumper.
See what they decide to do.
Whoever it was, I didn't get a number.
Give the ball back to O'Connor. He's going to look for the line.
What a weapon to have, John, just to be able to interrupt every single set piece against your opposition.
Yeah, just
let's clean
incredible
this up.
play there.
In rugby, we build after set pieces, right? From the scrums, from the lineouts, and if you can't get any set ball, if there's nothing you know you can get back, how are you supposed to build your plays from that?
And Harvard a yellow card here, so they have a player out for a few minutes.
7, boys.
Next play.
5.5 minutes
Gentlemen,
into the second
on the
half of
touchline,
action
please.
here. Ivy Rugby Conference.
On the touchline.
Brown University on the line here. Corbett fakes are going to go to the middle of the line this time. They're going to try to ball this one in. They've got the power. They've got the people. Referee Anderson spots it and try awarded. Big doings here as ball is on the ground. Matt Mitchell it looks like, and we are at 39. Kick to come. 39-3 here for the Crimson. And that just another weapon. Driving ball hasn't been something that Browns had to go to this year. Both these teams fairly untested with big wins from the other team. So nice driving ball there from Brown.
Yeah, I just gave you the line.
Seeing they could play it in tight too.
Yeah, fantastic. Their timing was great. As soon as the lifter came down, touched the ground, bang, they hit it as hard as they could. And there was really no stopping it once that momentum is built that close to the line. Lansanor from the other side of the field now.
Wind coming against them for the second half. Wind starting to pick up and blow across the field here. Nice kick, curling around, not going to make it though. Lansanor misses this one.
Decoy
Captain,
jumper,
yellow
they
back.
go to the middle of the line out. Right
Yellow
as he
back
hits
on.
the ground, the drive starts. But these are the plays you can build up, John, when you're so sure that you're going to make your own ball back.
Brown on the run here. A little technical issue in the booth. Sorry about that second there. We have a penalty against
Come through the gate, sir.
Harvard this
Come
time.
through the
Not
gate,
coming
gentlemen.
through the gate, meaning the player has to come right from the back of the ruck. Didn't do it that time, so they're going to have another chance to move downfield. Here's O'Connor with that hefty boot of his.
Let's try.
Might get another look at this here. But
You
that
are,
was there,
then
John.
get to the mark.
We are certainly not sure, but that's okay. Referee, so I'm not coming in the gate. So that's a penalty. The move downfield is going to be a Brown line out around the 22-meter line.
How we all doing?
Brown certainly with the ascendancy here. Just under 10 minutes into this second
We're
half.
outside.
Another attacking position. Players lined up.
Guys.
Corbett looking around, seeing where he wants to go. Corbett is going to take this one. Sticky hands.
Penalty
up in
advantage.
the
You're
pass.
off.
And another advantage against Harvard. And a huge rolling maul there. Back for the penalty. Brown looked like they were on the way to the try line.
Time is off.
Referee puts a time on. He's going to have a conversation. Let's listen in.
We're not back 10. On the lineouts, you're 10. I'm expecting you to mark 10.
Is that me who's offside?
That's you.
Or who's offside?
The whole back line is offsides. When they caught the ball, you know that when they have the ball in their hands, the lineout is not over.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So you all rushed up like the ball was out.
Okay.
That's another offsides inside our 22.
Okay.
I need to fix the offsides.
Okay.
That's the main problem. Do you want to chat with your team about offsides for a moment? Sure. Take your minute, sir.
So the referee there warning.
Referee letting the captain know. He wants the
Hold on,
captain to let
gentlemen.
the team
He's
know.
chatting with his team.
They've just
Santos
been
know.
creeping up.
Again, that if the same penalty keeps reoccurring, that it's going to have progressively more serious consequences. That's just him giving him a heads up that he doesn't want to keep giving penalties and he doesn't want to have to go through his pocket for a card. Brown's so confident that they have such a big platform to maul off their lineout, they're kicking that straight into touch.
Guys, here's your mark right here.
Referee gives the
Gentlemen.
mark. This just moves downfield. Brown have a better attacking position here. Probably expect to see him go for the driving maul again.
Gentlemen, on the line, thank you very much.
You know, when they're coming January 3rd, January.
Black, open
November
up, please.
6th is going to be a big
Guys,
game.
open, please.
It is going to be
There's a good
Brown
tunnel there.
versus Dartmouth. It's probably going to be at the top of the Ivy Rugby to run wild and put tries in as much as you can when you have a good lead, but they're working on something here against a big team
You
like
joined
Harvard,
it,
and there they
play.
go.
All's there.
That was blatantly pulled down by Harvard, but the ref doesn't even need to give the penalties.
Baco comes rushing up there on O'Connor.
They're very lucky not to give a high tackle there, not to concede a penalty for that.
Estevez gets the ball, gets it to Lansonure. Lansonure puts a bounce pass in. A little messy here from Brown. Have to get their shape.
No, Black!
Ball squirts out the back.
Let it go, Black! Let it go now!
Ball won, it looks like, by Brown. The referee telling Harvard to let that one go. Lansonure in there, gets it out. Zeller winds up the ball in hand, steps inside.
Release! No hands, 3!
Always makes some ground, does the inside center, off to Lansonure. Lansonure gets it to Mitchell. Mitchell's already put one in on a driving ball. Mitchell knocks a couple of people off. Ball out there to Dyer in the first receiver spot. Ollie Corbett has the attention of a lot of the Crimson defenders.
That's good. No, that's good, gentlemen.
And
That's good.
turns it over there.
My mistake.
Rare from him.
Clean out.
Hands up. Robert Owen.
Let him go.
Harvard this time moves it out. And we nearly took a ball home here in the broadcast booth.
So you're going to see the guys fall out on the defensive line. Mubaku comes up. He got his body position very low that time, but again,
Matt Mitchell, big hit there. It's not common you see a guy like
Let's get that
Gordon Mubako, the 220-pound Zimbabwean senior.
just dropped his shoulder and took the hit.
Two line, gentlemen. Two line.
Two options going into contact. You can try to go around the guy or go through him, and he made a very specific decision that time to go right through Mubako.
Hold there, sir.
Eberly
Hold
puts this
there
one
till
in.
the line is over.
I'm going to go to the front. Corbett has to tap that one back. Smith moves it out. Lansonure rolls one in the midfield. A little messy start here for Brown on that play.
Oh, great drive in the rock.
Zeller puts the
18,
head
get out
down,
now.
makes a little ground as ever. Smith this time up to one of his big units. And a penalty against
Gentlemen,
Brown.
he's on it.
Player
Let it go. Let it go.
releasing.
He's 10.
And Harvard on the run quickly, but knocked on. We're going to keep playing here. The Crimson. Crimson looking to get something out of this.
It's over.
Frustration starting to build in the Harvard back line, I think.
Taken down there by Brown.
hands back.
What a play. That was Cortabaria. He has been all over the place. There's Estevez, the number 8. Estevez takes the ball. Ball is clear. A couple of runners. Mitchell shows it, but hangs on to it. Thought the big second row was going to go for the kick for a second there. And here's Archer. Archer alone, covered by defenders. Tautafa. Big play by Ethan Tautafa from San Marcos, California. The junior turned that ball over. And penalty against Brown. So Harvard chance to clear their lines here.
We might get another look at that turnover, but I think Brown, there's no need for them to be isolating themselves as much as they can. They're so far ahead, they can play calmer ball and just go into the way Harvard take the ball
You got the penalty. Do
into
you want something
contact
else?
in
Or?
pods. Two guys making contact and securing
Here
the
you
ball
go,
back. Brown could really do some of that as well.
Harvard through Prentice. Just going to
Go
go ahead
out!
with this.
Leave it alone, 8. Leave it alone.
Oh, nearly picked off there by
Hold the
Brown.
other
Great work by the Bears.
And I just wonder if Harvard getting a little bit frustrated. Their backline. They've just been starved of ball for so long and they're just taking steps too early.
Tackle!
Brown on the move here.
No, no.
Harvard going towards it. Harvard, a big run there, a big near break from number 8. Monkley, he's been near the try zone before, but nobody with him. Ball gets turned over, penalty
You're fine.
against them.
Ten
And it's going to be Brown ball just inside the 40-meter line.
Go for points, gentlemen.
We get a sound of the marching band headed this way. And Lansonure is going to have a shot at goal. 39-3, the Brown Bears lead. About 15 minutes into the second half of Ivy Rugby Conference action. John Broker here with Liam Quinn for this exciting matchup.
Lancenor's got to be loving this. He's having a good day with the boot, and he's getting to practice kicks from all over the pitch. Again, there's not a ton of pressure on you at 39-3. So we're looking at Lancenor's jersey here. Not a bit of dirt on it yet, John?
He moves that ball pretty well, and defensively is one of their backfield players. Lancenor has the distance. Lancenor has the angle, and we are at 42-3. Brown Bears over the Harvard Crimson. Harvard just taking their time about it here. I think they're a little frustrated at the moment, to say the least.
There's really only one thing for Harvard to do. They got to keep it tight. Quick defensive line, get up, get a turnover, and then they just got to ruck that ball. They're so good at it when they have ball in hand. Zeller's such an interesting runner. He never stops on the first tackle. He
18 away! 18 away!
He's an excellent player and a big part of this Brown program. As Brown continues to roll it, get across their own 40-meter line. They've got some runners in the width if they want to go to him, but Lancenor is going to elect to launch that one, but goes directly in a touch. We're going to come back for a line out from where he kicked it. It's going to be a Harvard line out just inside the Brown 40-meter line.
Good gentlemen.
As soon as that feet hit the floor, boys. It's a bit windy now, hooker.
Let's go, two.
Picked up a bit, buddy.
It's been a long day in the office. Yet.
Wow.
Today, your parents, buddy.
By the way, Brown have different weapons in their back line. You can pick your poison when they're running at you.
Ball up there, nearly taken away by Brown, but good work there. Looks like it was Anthony Monaco takes that one down. Ganiser gets it up to number 16 there, Garcia Alvarado, replacement hooker.
Very early lift there.
Very early lift, but referee Anderson just let him get away with it.
That's not a
Player coming in, Estevez there, coming in from the angle. Referee spots it right in front of him. Here comes Ganiser. Ganiser, the Eaton.
These Harvard lads really enjoy this.
That's
This pick and drive game, they're good at it. You can see they enjoy it. They get their backs up. They've been defending for so long in this game that they're...
Yeah, they need to get something out of this. Release! Brown defense will be tested for the next 20 minutes.
But again, I don't want to see you going to the backs too early. They're good at driving with forwards. They should suck in some players, drag them through phases, get guys out of position, and then use Mubako and the boys at the back.
Santos has to fire one out there, but Mubako is able to get a hold of it. Mubako has 3 defenders on him. It's Zeller that finishes that one off. They're going to keep it tight here. That is Monaco, Nick.
It's out.
Ganiser.
Out, gentlemen. What do you want?
Stuck. Ball comes out now.
Tackle there!
Yes.
It's black ball. Let it come, Brown. Let it come.
Harvard will take this one back. Another pick and go here. Keeping it tight, working their way toward the post. There is a little bit of room there if they can get it there. That's Garcia Alvarado.
No hands!
Referee tells Brown to get their hands off it. They do not. And they're going to go quick here. Ganiser is looking for that try line. Ganiser slides around the back of Mubako. There's another penalty advantage, I believe, for not 10.
9, not 10.
Referee is going to whistle.
9. Nobody retreated 10, gentlemen.
He gave the exact same penalty in the first half in the exact same position to the other team, so he's got to do it this time. Well done, good eyes from Ganiser there.
Never retreated 10, gentlemen. We're this close to attacking. It's going to be good. Never 10. First one was off his feet. Next one was not 10. We're this close to the try line. It's going to be good. Hold the ball, gentlemen. Time's up. No rush.
Player it down here for Brown. Let's hope they're okay. Looks like it's a cramp. Working it out.
Dude, it's cool. It's cool.
It's going to be a penalty for Harvard.
No retreat to 10. You okay?
This is where Harvard wanted to be. This field position all the way through the game. This is what suits their tight pick and drive.
It's gonna be right here. On the line, not in front, gentlemen. Both feet. Hold the ball. Hold on.
Big
hold on.
Prentice Gavin.
Any start time, all right?
Looks like he's going to take that ball. Very big rugby family, the Prentice family out in Seattle. A junior economics major, played for the East Side Lions out there. Barreling their way in, and a try is going to be awarded.
No! Walk
Harvard
away.
just
Three.
said,
Don't do that.
we have had
Don't
enough
do
of this. We are going to score this try.
All good. All
Harvard
good.
would have been very disappointed if they didn't score from that. That's their bread and butter. That's where they wanted to be all day. Prentice got that ball and he knew exactly what he had to do.
Taking a look at it
You
here.
see here, he's trying to throw off Brown's timing by faking the tap. He pretends to complain to the referee, then picks it up, goes right over the line. Low body position.
Captain, we got our heads.
The tight head special. And it didn't see what happened with that kick. Pretty much in front, which say was good. So that should bring us to 10
In the game?
to 42.
Tons of time. I'm not going to do this every 5 minutes, huh? Tons of guys. The captain will ask when he needs to know. Thank you.
Lansanur has a good swirling wind to put this ball up into, and does. Nice and high. Cortabaria looking down a little bit. Ball comes down into the hands. Well done there by Robert Haraka, the number 11 for Harvard. And here comes the big boy on the move again. That is
Oh!
there to keep a look at it.
Still moving.
Boys all just saying hello to one another. It's a mess. Back here is going to be
Brought in by Black.
a Brown scrum for a player not getting to the ground there. Great work by the Bears. Turn that one over.
Well done. You could hear him getting excited.
Started
and
moving
yelling
sideways,
there. They knew what was
wasn't
coming. The referee did allow for a bit of play there. Normally would call that a bit earlier.
Here's your mark, Jim.
Archer trying to rally the troops, get the heads back in the game there.
A few changes coming in. Looks like John Kim is playing at scrum half.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Scrum there, but whistle against for driving on the angle. Driving straight up is Harvard. It is going to be a penalty here for Brown.
Brown scrum really coming together in the second half. They're so strong. Those guys driving as a unit. Very hard when you're losing your different set pieces to really get a structure to the
A lot. Like 18 minutes. Let's have it. To the left.
Referee telling Harvard we have about 18 minutes left to go. Here is O'Connor. Puts another one to touch of a line out for Brown again off the Campbell O'Connor kick.
The scrum?
We got a lot of options here. We got the driving maul that's been working well for him. We got good runners in the midfield. We can get it to the width. A lot of options here for this Brown team.
I think you got to go with what's working.
Okay, man. I'm good.
Because if you got to go
I'm trying to
straight to the line out, either to your front or your middle jumper.
Game, right?
Secure the ball, try the maul. Because if the maul goes to ground or doesn't advance, you can still put your backs out off that. But if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
See where they decide to go. Corbett backs up. They go to Corbett in the middle, a little low. Driving
Good sack,
ball is
play
on.
That's a sack, gentlemen. No hit!
Referee says that was sacked down. It's no problem. Ball comes down to Kim. Picked up by Harvard there. Thought the player was just on the side of that ruck. The referee didn't see it. We're going to go back for a penalty against anyway.
Don't touch him. He's 10. He's 10. Play on.
First player was 10. Referee told him to play on, and try awarded it is. We have another try here to see who it was there for. It was John Kim, the captain. Heads up play off a bit of messy rugby there all around.
Out of the couple of options we discussed, the one we didn't discuss was turn the ball over, get it back, and then score a try.
Yeah, that was not one of the ones we took here, but let's take a look here. As
He's over the ball.
They say Harvard turned it over, went into tackle, got a bit isolated, gave up the penalty. And again, the referee's being so hard on the back 10, so Harvard backed right up there on their own line defending, and then snipe over the line. And didn't have time to get their defenses, their A and B, the pillars up. And you got heads up rugby, sniping over the line.
Lansanur. Time rolls on here. Lansanur curls it around. Just did this a little while ago. Pulls it to the left-hand side. The wind is coming at him. Pleading with the referee.
Lansanur having a discussion with the referee. I think he thinks he got that.
I thought somebody rushed early and he was trying to get another bite at the apple there, but looks pretty good. And we are at 47-3. Brown commanding lead here over the Crimson.
Anything for me, Captain?
47-10, excuse me. Missed that try.
Gentlemen, watch that step on the kickoff, please. Watch that step on the kickoff.
Santos set to kick again. Ball down to Estevez, the Chilean. Moves the ball to Corbett. Corbett tries to put an offload in there. A little too adventurous. Ball slips in a touch. It's going to be a Harvard.
Flag on.
I mean, this is Harvard's down by a bit. Big hits are going to be something they're going to want to talk about later on.
Little victories, yeah. So you see this long kickoff here. Lansanur only goes to 10 meters, which gives his forwards a chance to get up on it. But here's Corbett. Big hit. Guys putting in any opportunity to get little victories there.
Could I have a tunnel, please?
So Monkley timing his man, sizing him up, and just laying the shoulder on him. But Corbett's a good athlete. He's not going to let that affect him. He's going to forget that quickly and move on to the next play.
We have a rolling maul here for the Crimson.
Still moving. Get up!
Corbett seems to have turned that one over in the middle of that. Crafty play by the
Play it.
veteran
Brown,
there.
let it go.
Kim in there
He's got
driving
the ball.
over
Let
it.
it come.
It should be coming. Squirts out to Harvard.
Watch the neck.
Harvard still has a hold of it. Everly
Tackle.
has a
Tackle
player
down, let
up
him go.
fairly high. Coming down with that one. Ganiser doesn't know what to do with it. Ganiser finally hauled down by Corbett.
hands, hey,
Referee
get off
Anderson
it.
almost part of that tackle. Messy rugby going on here at the moment. Not the prettiest champagne rugby we've seen lately.
But this will suit Harvard. If they can just retain possession.
Roll!
Brown being very judicious in which rucks they're
Got
they're
two
committing
bodies
to.
lined here. You got to get out of there, gentlemen. Get
Players
over there,
not
eight step.
rolling away there for
out of there.
the
Don't put yourself
Brown
there.
Bears. Going to be a Harvard penalty.
This is what Harvard will want to have done from the start. This is what they wish they could have done from the start. Tight rugby, big bully boy rugby up front. Give it to your big boys, retain possession, get into contact, get the knee to ground, recycle. See if you can't get a couple more penalties out of Brown. Move your way down the field.
Yes, sir.
Time is off here as a player gets a 10-2. Referee Anderson just having a couple of chats here as we are winding down.
The main thing is if you're
It's
lying
over
there in the way of the ball,
12, 13 minutes to go in this game.
mainly don't put yourself down. That's the big thing.
Was it 2 or just 2? I made
Two gentlemen, two guys lying on the ball. It was 8 and 2. Yes. They're just lying in the way. That's pretty much it. I understand the situation, but we got to work harder.
They got a Beverly number 2 thought he was getting blamed for that penalty, but it was 2 men, not number 2 on the shirt.
John, can I have one
Okay.
more big step, please? Thank you, gentlemen. What's the story? Is nine's off? Okay, we'll wait for him to
Harvard
get
losing their scrum half, Ganiser, to injury, unfortunately.
off. Time's still off.
He's been
gentlemen.
everywhere
Time's still off.
today, just a lot of work to do.
Going to have to get replaced. The freshman put a good showing of himself out there. 3 more years to keep pushing this Harvard
Guys, I'm
program
just gonna wait
forward.
till he's
Harvard
up.
under Mike Diamantopoulos and Anthony Adam doing very well.
Callum Taylor.
Hold on. Let's get.
Prentice, the try scorer, has the ball at his
Good.
feet again. Not sure he can make it all the way to the try line from nearly 40 meters out, but he might give it a shot.
I think he'll try anyway, John.
And there he goes. Barrels into a couple of them. Prentice. Good work by the Seattle
Went
player,
down.
and
I need a
penalty
clear release.
against
Ball's down. I
Brown
need a
for
clear
not
release.
releasing. Calls going Harvard's way.
I think the Brown tight 5 were just as excited about Prentice coming at him as he was about going at them.
Huge pass from Santos to Mubako. Mubako looking for some space. Mubako shifts 1, shifts 2, headed towards the line, but had a
running in the
crossing
block.
penalty. One of his players just get in front of him. Got in front of him, and here we are. Penalty against Harvard after all that good work.
Mubako
Brown-
looks like he could be so dangerous in broken play, but if there's players in front of you, you got to stop or you got to let go of the ball. It's a pity to see players that good being this frustrated. You can see it in his play. He knows he can do it. He's a talented athlete. That just wasn't the time to go running across the field there.
Looking for touch, not finding it. Here comes Harvard. That is a bomb from Santos, the captain, up in the air for Lansanur. Slightly different size fly halves they are. John Kim, the captain, has it. John Kim, Harvard player, looking for a big hit on him, doesn't get it. Ball out to the wing. Here they go. That is the man himself, Joel Hasso. Oh, sorry, that was Duncan Grant. Jersey numbering a little off.
No, 10!
Brown this time gets the ball back to
fine, guys.
Lansanur. He gets the ball to Archer. Archer shows one way.
No hands.
The big South African takes it into contact. Lansanur gets one on his feet. Puts a good one
You're
through.
on, gentlemen.
Mubako is back there. Mubako taking his time about that kick and has to change his mind and run going across the field. He can get the distance if he has to, but offloads it. And cutting off a few of his support players with those runs. And a big break from Monkley. He gets the ball back to Mubako. Mubako, this is how he likes to play. He's in wide open territory. And Jordan Mubako touches down a try.
I wondered it.
I'm not sure from where I was saying it. It looked like he might have knocked that one on, but referee Anderson says all is good and awards a try. Jordan Mubako.
Gosh, he might have got
Moves hard
away with
to
one there,
15.
John. Looked like he tried to go one-handed for the line.
Oi, out of the way.
Santos takes a quick one. It goes through. We're at 17.
See how dangerous Mubako is here in broken play.
17.
At 27 minutes.
Take a look at the Mubako special.
All the way back from inside their own half. Gets the ball in the offloads in the tackle. Mubako to Monkley. Back to Mubako again. Great offloading in the tackle. He sizes up Lansanur, tries to take him inside, outside, and he knows he's got this. Now, if he just holds on to the ball, I think he got away with one, John.
He got it down. I think he got it down and then it rolled
Gentlemen,
forward.
10 minutes to work.
Well, he deserves that for his play today. He's been frustrated, so I'm glad he's got one.
Gentlemen,
10 minutes to
work.
go,
10
47-17.
minutes.
Coach LaFlamme will want to see his players
off the top of my head.
pick it up for this last 10, get back into their structure.
It's for a bit of continuity into next week. Get your structure back, finish strong.
They're looking forward to the Dartmouth game on the 6th. It's going to be in the in New Hampshire, in the Granite State. Reserve scrum half puts that one in. Callum Taylor, but turned over there, and here comes Archer. Archer just loving it today. Ball out into the middle of the field.
No hands, no hands. Good counter, play on.
Big work here from Harvard to try to turn that ball over, but it does not happen. Ball is in the hands of Archer once again. He gets taken to the ground.
21, leave it now, leave it!
Dylan Lewis is in at scrum half now, also wearing number 9 for Brown. They're going to come across here to Dyer. Dyer's going to get to Lansanur. He's going to get a ball out to O'Connor. O'Connor from the Windy City. Ball bounced around. He gets to knock it out to his wing. Trying to play the width here are the Brown Bears.
No!
Dragging that defense across for the Crimson. Going to settle this one down. Cortabari, the
I'm
freshman
good.
from
Get out,
Miami.
Black. There it is. It's done.
Lewis gets hit off
Ball
of
is
that.
out, play,
Referee says
gentlemen.
all's good. Just keep playing. Ball gets scooped
No
up in
hands,
the air.
John. No hands.
Mike Gilbertson.
Stay back.
Mubako has it. Mubako trying to get through
13, get out of there.
Across the 50-meter line they
Ball's
go.
there. Don't move to get in the way. Stay out of the way. There's your ruck.
Santos shows. Santos looking for some room to run. A lot of pressure on him today.
No.
Big work over
Hands
from
Robin
Brown
first.
trying to turn that one. It's going to come back Harvard's way. Harvard at the 50-meter line. Robert Owen takes that one in. Ball up to Monkley, the number 8.
Drop your tackle, 3.
Monkley, great game today. Big, powerful runner. The number 8 there. Santos looking for Mubako. Puts it in behind him. Ball's loose. Scooped up there by Federico Rallo. Rallo moves it in.
Roll 11.
Big number 4, Anthony Monaco.
Stay back.
Santos has to step
Put him
in.
down. Good.
Oh, big hits coming in there. That was Antonio Garcia Alvarado gets a massive shot from the Brown Bears.
You're good, man. You're doing everything
Pushes
you can.
back
You
a
can't
couple
make everything
yards
out.
and gets penalized. Great work there.
Big momentum switch there for Brown. Puts in the big hit and got rewarded for it.
And it looks like that was Daniel Archer. Archer needs to think about the rest of the season. And
I might get to see this
Lonsonur
again.
just puts that one in a touch, or O'Connor.
Going 5, gentlemen.
There you go. Harvard doing what they do best. Taking the ball into contact nice and tight. Ball goes out. Archer sizes up his hit. Hits him low. Drives him back. Good, fair hit.
Archer might want to save a bit of that physicality for a later game. They're
gotta
up
stand somewhere.
47-17 here.
And on
30
the,
points in it with 5 minutes to go.
one of the last tackles before that big hit from Archer, I remember heard the referee calling him and asking him to drop his tackle height to keep it safer. That's great. Archer listening to the referee, taking his cues, and he could not have been lower than that. He was about knee height when he hit him.
Ball up to Corbett. Corbett
Maul
sets another
there.
driving ball here. Here come the Bears.
Harvard doing well to hold him this time.
Just over 5 minutes to go on the game clock as they drive towards the line. Who's going to wind up with it? Try is awarded.
There it
We'll
is,
try-
gentlemen.
Get the number for you, and that goes to 52.
Down. Guys, tries awarded. It's on the chalk. Good for you.
Referee Anderson explaining to the players that that is indeed a try. It looks like Eberle may have touched that down.
That's such a weapon, well rehearsed. John, I don't know if the other teams in the Ivy League won't be watching our broadcast today thinking we better practice defending the line-out maul.
I know James Willocks and Dartmouth will definitely be watching this one with interest.
So they got him on the first stop. On the second movement, the momentum was there. They never stopped, went right over the line.
52-17, Lonsonur to kick. November 6th is going to be a big day in New Hampshire as this Brown Bears team will travel up to the Dartmouth rugby facility there. Should be a battle for the supremacy in the Ivy Rugby Conference. Harvard, of course, will play some of their common foes. Big game against Yale coming. We'll be up at Harvard in a few weeks. And Lonsonur finally finds the right curl on that one and puts in an extra 2 points. And we go to 54.
Beautiful old school kicking technique. So with 4 minutes left in the game, what Harvard looking from this?
Harvard needs to take something away from this. They're at 54-17.
Play with energy. They're going to be looking to play with energy, get up, put some pressure on, keep the line, fire off together, hopefully get possession back. Wouldn't one more score really change the look of this? It's not going to change the look of the scoreline much, but again, it's all about momentum going into the next game.
Brown probably roll a few substitutes in here for the last 5 minutes, give some guys a rest. Estevez wanted another one. Lewis comes back on it, but ball is knocked on. Late in the game, it's going to be a Harvard scrum here. Good attacking position for them. I'm sure Santos and Mubako would like a couple more points on the board for this Crimson team as they roll forward with their season. Coaches Diamond Topless and Anthony Adam will be looking for some positives out of this.
Harvard just going to look to steady this scrum here, not get pushed off it.
Bind!
Retain possession.
Set!
The beautiful sun breaks through some clouds here in Providence.
Even with the center.
Marvel Field, home of Brown Rugby, seeing a great game today. Earlier today, the Brown women essentially earned their place in the NYRA semifinals of the great national competition.
Roller coaster of a game, over and back. Couldn't ask for a more exciting game this morning.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
Big
Oh,
power
big
coming
push.
through. What a late game statement here. Ball at Lewis's feet, gets to John Kim. Kim, they don't
Look
want
at that
to.
wind.
Kim's not going to want to remember that kick, but it's on video, John. Sorry, it's here for you. As Brown breaks away with it, however, and a breakthrough in the middle of the field from Hudson Lee, but Hudson Lee eventually taken down. Santos trying to turn that one over. Harvard players all over the place. And Mitchell.
Now leave it, Black. No hands. No hands there, Black.
Referee telling the Harvard players let go of it. They
Roll
do
away
not.
or don't leave your hands.
And it's
I
a
said leave
penalty.
it. I'm giving you time to get out, sir.
Harvard going to just slow this down. Looks like Dyer. Launches that one downfield.
Hudson Lee there doing what Mubako couldn't in loose play, straightening up his run and just going right at them, trusting your teammates to come in, clear it out and retain possession for you.
All right.
Get ball right here. Ball.
Under a minute on the game clock. They have some referees time. Brown is going to have the line out here. Harvard line out just waiting there. Referee Anderson would like to see this game continue to be played as Brown moves
5,
up.
drop one, gentlemen. Drop one.
Up into the middle of the line out they go. Lewis
That's
wants to move
outside
out,
shoulder,
but
sir.
ball was
Captain, what would
not
you like?
straight in the
Scrum
outside
line out.
shoulder. Harvard will have a choice whether they want to scrum or line out. Have chosen the scrum as we hit the
Right here, gentlemen.
80-minute mark here. Let's take a
Slow
look.
down. Back.
Yeah. As the jumper just catches the ball on his left shoulder, which means the throw wasn't straight.
Yep. That was good.
Second
Oh,
down.
what's the call?
Second.
Coach!
Second. Other side.
Kick.
Oh, yeah.
Bind! Set!
Nearly taken away there
Straight up.
by Brown. Time winding down for the Crimson.
Go other way.
Do they have another 5 points in them? They certainly have the runners. They certainly have the talent.
You guys?
Like that. Snap. I can get that ball straight back.
Seconds.
Coach! Bind! Set! Ball's there, ball's
Big
there.
pressure coming on, and there's the man, Monkley. Monkley taken down by John Kim, gets it up to Santos. Santos wide to Mubako. They want to have the last say to the Crimson. Mubako gets across the 50, launches it back into the hands of their fullback, but nothing happening there for Bacher. Ball gets rolled out, and that is going to be the end of our competition. It's 54-17, the Harvard Crimson over the Brown Bears. Liam Quinn, thoughts? What a game.
Oh, great game. Some great skills on display there today. Lovely tactics put together from Brown. They're looking like a really complete team who can play all over the field.
Yeah, Brown really varied play there. Lansanur can just move that ball all over the field. Wally Corbett really smart out wide. Court Tabaria has just been fantastic. November 6th can be the big game. It's going to be Brown versus Dartmouth. Harvard rolling on with their season. For Liam Quinn, I am John Broker. Thank you to our Next Level Rugby crew for this incredible broadcast. We bid you farewell from Marble Field. We will see you at the next
Thank you,
rugby
sir.
game.
No, thank you.